Hello, and a very warm welcome to my channel. This afternoon, we give you a piece of breaking news. Meghan and Harry snubbed the Queen by rejecting the firm's lawyers. When the Duke and Duchess of Sussex quit official duties this year, the royal family gave them the opportunity to change their minds by announcing that the controversial new arrangements would be reviewed after 12 months. I can reveal that Prince Harry and Meghan have, however, dropped a huge hint that they will not be rejoining the firm by ditching the Queen's lawyers, Harbottle and Lewis. Although it's a surprising move, as Harry has been represented by Harbottle since he was a teen. So close did he feel to the firm that he asked senior partner Gerard Tyrrell to become a director of the couple's charity, Sussex Royal. But I think that having to deal with these two had to have been a nightmare. Before that, I once said that they are hardly independent since they have to rely on Papa's bank to pay their bills, a philanthropist landlord to allow them to live rent-free, a nation's taxpayers to pay for their security, and a debt management plan to repay their debts to Frogmore Cottage. It sounds like a couple up to their neck in total dependency, and neither with even any current prospect of securing a job. This week, Harry and Meghan filed official documents confirming the split. It would appear to demonstrate that they have no intention of coming back, a courtier tells me. The choice of lawyers is of great importance to the royal household, and Gerard was a useful neutral link between the Sussexes and the palace. Clearly, it would be best for Her Majesty and Prince Charles to cut off Harry. He is obviously not trustworthy, nor is he caring for his blood family. He is cold and completely uncaring. Meghan is a calculating narcissist who blows apart families like no other person I have ever seen. According to this report, Harbottle and Lewis was representing the couple's planned not-for-profit organization Archewell, but it has been replaced by a rival firm, Fieldfisher. A source close to Harry and Meghan tells me they wanted to instruct their own lawyers, not those also used by the royal family. They are on an independent path. I'm reasonably confident that the British public would love to see this paper ditch them and use the space to report on something more interesting. When their marriage is done, Harry will be back, tail between his legs, and he'll lead a life like his uncle, the Queen's second son. Harry has zero strength of character. He's a lost cause. Harry had previously turned to Tyrrell every time he needed legal advice and also encouraged girlfriends such as Chelsea Davy to use the firm. Tyrrell is famous for his work with the royals. When he was presented with a legal prize in 2017, the judges gushed, "Gerard Tyrrell is a name breathed with a certain awe. In acting for the Queen and royal families, he has throughout his career built his own reputation while protecting and preserving the reputations of others." Isn't it abundantly clear by now that Meghan dishes anyone who gives her answers she doesn't want? Why pay experts if you won't take their advice? And with her track record of failing at damn near everything except a minor role on a cable show that her ex set her up with, she's failed at everything she's done. Meanwhile, a fan very happily said, "I'm so pleased that the Markles will be staying permanently in the USA and have dropped the Queen's law firm. It cements their place in a place more suited to their glamorous needs of social climbing up the Hollywood riffraff ladder and being scrounging wannabes. The less we see of them, the better." But another fan wrote, "I never would have thought that Harry would drop so far in my estimations, but he has. Also, Meghan is now realizing her new reason for being, to the media saying that she was meant to go back to America because of what is happening over there. She speaks like a narcissist, and you can hear her messiah complex coming out. She wants to be the savior of racial inequality. The problem is, as soon as someone speaks about a cause in a way that makes them the hero, it stops being about the cause itself and more about the narcissist receiving admiration and recognition for it. Most people who change the world do not set out to be the savior of anything. Normally, they only realize the impact they had after the event. Meghan is thinking of the massive impact she wants to have before she has done it. That is communal narcissism. A type of narcissism where the narcissist wants to be seen as a hero, a humanitarian, in order to get their fix of admiration and attention. But according to a fan from The Sun, Harbottle may have ditched them or suggested they may have a conflict of interest, as they represent our royal family living in the UK. If so, then this was a diplomatic move, since this forthcoming book may indeed ruffle some royal feathers amongst so many instances of their unroyal controversial behavior. It's only a matter of time before somebody takes this pair to the task. And Harbottle doesn't want controversial clients who don't heed good advice or may risk their own good name. Since they made it very clear they are completely out of the firm, then I say whoopee. But in that case, Her Majesty needs to promptly remove the titles and Charles needs to close his pocketbook ASAP. Find someone who will appreciate Frogmore Cottage and rent it to them at a reduced rate. You have enough young royals who would love the place. We continue with other news. Prince Harry would still be in the UK if demanding Meghan Markle wasn't his wife. As written by Lady C in her new book, Meghan and Harry, The Real Story, Harry would still be in the royal family if he had married a woman who was less demanding than Meghan. She told the Daily Star, "I think Prince Harry is desperately hooked on Meghan. I think he is desperate for his relationship to work with her. He is desperate to do anything to keep her happy. This isn't just my opinion, but the opinion of people that know him very well, who are very concerned." Had Prince Harry been married to a less demanding, more accommodating, and more flexible woman, none of this would be happening. Nobody I have spoken to believes for a second that Prince Harry would be on the path he is on if Meghan was not his wife. He is definitely influenced by her wants and needs.
Hello everyone, it will be fun and exciting to see this short video again. In this video, I express my concern about the behavior of adults with my beloved grandmother. Everything built up before, the bright image was abandoned after the recent action of Meghan and Harry, the image that is very important not only for celebrities but for us too. It will be sad when the joy other people's messages are no longer for people need them. Please continue to watch this video to feel.
On the other hand, another royal insider earlier revealed that although Harry is slowly adjusting to his life in Los Angeles, he is yearning to go back to the UK. According to the source, he feels that Los Angeles is elitist and he is struggling to adjust. It said, part of him is already yearning to come home. There is no opportunity to really make a difference where he is now. Being in Hollywood may be where the work is, but it has an elitist feel, especially during the crisis. Meanwhile, CCN reported, Kate Middleton wasn't born a royal, but there's no better queen consort. There's been a lot discussed about the media comments that the Queen and Prince Philip are keeping a very close eye on Duchess Kate Middleton. For me, I don't really see this as a negative. It must be of comfort to know that you have two people so experienced in royal life watching over you and no more than a phone call away, or indeed a Zoom call. The Queen is embracing technology like the rest of us. It's easy to forget when we see Kate going about her duties with royal elegance that she's only been married to the royal family for less than 10 years. One thing Kate had going for her that was unlike Meghan Markle was that she had a realistic expectation of what the job would entail. There was no false sense of importance or talk of golden carriages and Disney movie lifestyles. Speaking in an interview on her engagement to Prince William, Kate Middleton commented, "It's nerve-wracking because I don't know the ropes really. William is obviously used to it. I'm willing to learn quickly and work hard." And work hard she has. Kate has grown into the role tremendously in the years since she walked down the aisle with Prince William. But that doesn't mean she shouldn't be given support. The Queen and Prince Philip keeping a very close eye on Kate Middleton have been construed by some to be negative, when in fact, I think it's quite the opposite. Duchess Kate sees the Queen as a grandmother, and I'm sure the Queen is very fond of the future Queen consort, so it's surely only natural that both she and her husband look out for her. Speaking on a documentary shown on British television, royal expert Tom Quinn also claims, "The Queen and the Duke of Edinburgh will be watching very carefully, especially given that younger royals in the past have gotten things very badly wrong, and they don't want that to happen again." One thing I agree with Meghan Markle and Prince Harry on is that the British media can be unforgiving. The Queen looking out for Duchess Kate Middleton is done with good intentions. Any kind of slip-up by the young Queen consort could result in undue stress, so avoiding such a situation, if possible, is to everyone's benefit. But, despite her relative inexperience in the role, Kate Middleton is shaping up to be an absolutely fantastic Queen consort. She has grown from being simply Prince William's starstruck girlfriend to an elegant woman who looks every bit the face of the royal family that she is today. Speaking in the same TV documentary, Professor Susanna Lipscomb commented, "What we're really seeing is just the blossoming of who she really is. She may not have been born to this role. She may not have been born to be queen. But she's a hell of a classy lady." Susanna continued, "Class doesn't come from one's social status. It comes from one's upbringing, and it comes from one's character. She has that in spades, indeed, class, determination, and staying power, qualities that set Duchess Kate Middleton apart." And you? What do you think about this news? Please let me know in the comments section and we can talk about it. If you loved my video, remember to like and share for anyone you think would be interested. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel to get more news from the royal family. Now, have a nice day, and see you in the next videos. Goodbye.